deeply embedded within the industry. And we had the opportunity about 2 years ago now to take one of the leading, which I would say today is the leading POS software company in the industry, and through our affiliation with them in terms of marketing and selling directly to dispensaries, we got to know you, and we got to know hundreds of dispensaries over the last couple of years. And in that, we began to see that this was an industry that was here to stay, an emerging industry. And I'm talking at that time about the medical side of things. And then when in November 2012 we saw the advance of recreational use in Colorado and Washington, now in 3 cities in Michigan and in the state of Maine, we're really clear because our phones are ringing off the hook with media and otherwise that this is an industry that is established, and through the hard work of people like yourselves, you did that and you established it. But sort of on the coattails of the hard work that each of you have done comes legitimate business and comes experts in fields. And we have had decades as experts within the marketing and sales and advancement of entrepreneurial businesses. So we felt that if we could build a business that could be an amusement for people, where people could come and spend time, as you'll learn on our website, there are many features that don't cost any money, that are just there for use and interest, and that if you could then we could be a trusted place where consumers could come and find a wide range of information and products, as well as then taking those products in bulk and wholesale to the dispensaries, that through our analytics and our measurement of the consumer use and our relationships with dispensaries, we would find we would be a great source and a resource. And that's really why we built it. And, but in this particular meeting, we'd like to hear from you at the end, and we'd sure like to understand and know, you know, if you feel we're getting it right, and if you feel we should make any adjustments, please let us know, because we're very open and flexible. I will tell you that our web store piece of our business, CanaWannaBuy.com, has only been up for actually 3 months, a little less than 3 months, and in that time we've had over 100,000 page views already. So it's growing literally daily, and the attention is incredible, and the audience is large, and your businesses are going to be very successful because you're certainly in it at a very important time. So with that, let's go to the next screen. And, you know, we will pass this over now to Connie Anderson. And Connie is in charge of our relationships with dispensaries. And she'll talk to you about how we feel that we have a concierge approach to that. So go ahead, Connie.
Great. Thank you, Steve. And thank you, everyone, for joining us today. I can honestly say I'm very excited to get this launched and tell you all about CanaWannaBuy. I mean, we've had a lot of talk, and now a lot of people have visited the site. In fact, I've spoken to a lot of dispensary owners, and they look at the site, and the first thing they say is, wow, there's a lot of information on there. And that's exactly the reaction we're looking for. And if you haven't had the chance to look at our site, we're going to be doing a tour here shortly, and we'll walk you through everything. But the reason you get the wow is because we want this to be a unique site. And it is unique to any website that you've gone to, because it's going to be your one-stop shop for all of your cannabis-related needs. There's blogs, there's MJ-related articles, videos, heck, there's even games you can play on there. So you get on this site and you're kind of like, well, boy, there's so much. How does this work, and what's it going to do for me? So we'd like you to not think of this as your one-stop shop. And we have gone out, you'll notice on the site when we go through the tour that we offer a lot of popular products and brands for the MJ businesses and at bulk rates. So you'll definitely want to take a look at this. Additionally, you may want another revenue stream, and it's a great way if you have some shelf room to put some products on for your customers. I mean, posters, music, stash jars. And during our web tour that we'll show shortly, we'll show you how easy it is to order all of these things. Some of you may be saying, okay, well that's great, but my dispensary is just not big enough to display supplies. Well, no problem. We want to draw your customers to this website too. So we're going to give you like a coupon code on your receipts that your customers can go to this website, and it's just like any online shopping that you're familiar with. So that's just another way you can reward your customers. One of the more unique things that we have with this website, and as Steve has alluded to, is really kind of a personal account manager. And what this account manager is doing is she is attending all of the MJ-related conferences and getting information on the latest products, services, softwares. And we will meet with you individually to find out what your needs are. So if you're finding, you're going, hey, Connie, I've been on here, you're saying it's a one-stop shop, well, I didn't see a certain product on there that I use. Not a problem. Our account manager will go to work for you. She will make calls to the vendors and negotiate the best negotiated price, so you can just get back on our website and see it on CannaWannaBuy.com. Next slide. Okay, so that's a little bit about CannaWannaBuy, but how's it really going to benefit you? Well, today you're probably working with multiple suppliers. Multiple suppliers means multiple invoices. We're just trying to make it easy and efficient for you. So again, I'm going to go back to that one-stop shop, and that would be a huge benefit to go on and order all of your supplies at one location. Again, the account manager. This, to me, is the most unique thing about our service, is that we're going to work directly with you. And it's like your personal concierge, as it's been stated, that we're going to work with you, understand your needs not only today, but in the future. And the advantage of this account manager is it's going to alleviate you time with research and negotiating with vendors on getting the best price. You're just going to know, coming here, you're going to find the best possible options. And we just want to make it a good experience for you. So please, please interact with the account manager so we can better understand what your needs are. And another time-saving thing, I mean, we've talked to, as Steve said, we've been working with dispensaries for a couple of years, and time is always a factor. So the one thing we're pretty proud of with this site is that it is only MJ-related products, so it'll make it easy when you're shopping and searching. Next slide. Well, as we all know, this is a booming industry, growing daily, and it's getting more competitive. So a lot of the dispensary owners are like, okay, well, how can I obtain a new client? How can I retain the client? Well, on CannaWannaBuy, when we show you the tour, there's a couple of things you can do. We have banner ads. We have the directory. You definitely want to get signed up for the directory. All the exposure you can get out there, the better for you. Video productions, you can put a video on. So there's a lot of different ways to draw people to your store. So now you've drawn them to the store, okay, what can I do to retain them? Well, as we all know, and if I was on video, I would show you, I'm holding up you probably all have your smartphone in your hand. I mean, how many text messages do you look at on a daily basis and respond to? it is the best way for you to stay connected to your mobile customers. So we can help you set up, or you can run it yourself, text messaging. You can send them coupons, birthday discounts. We all know what voicemail is, but some of you may not know the latest technology. And those of you that still have that mobile phone in your hand, the latest technology is ringless voicemail. And it is catered to cell phones, the technology, and it will drop a message in your phone without ringing. I mean, how awesome is that? You know, you're not being interrupted, and people can listen to the message at their leisure. You can let them know a certain strand came in so they can run down and pick it up. Of course, we have email, QR codes can be set up, and again, if you're still holding on to that smartphone, you'll want to make sure your website is mobile ready, and we can assist you with creating a mobile website if you do not have that. Hopefully that's just a really quick little overview of Can Wanna Buy. I hope I've shown that it is unique to any other website and that it is your one-stop shop for, you know, reading articles and doing your shopping. And the best part about it is new things are coming on all the time. And so thank you very much. I know we'll go, Steve, I think you'd like to add a few words at this point.
Yeah, I certainly do. I'll tell you that as I'm sitting here, I'm thinking as a dispensary or a grow house or someone within the industry coming here to see what can I learn and what makes sense, I guess I want to stress this, is that we're a business set up to be able to not only specifically help you with, as Connie said, filling up your shelves with supplies and giving you analytics that we learn from our relationships, you know, with the broader consumer audience, or bringing you new products, or as she said, being really your person to go out and find specific custom things that you're looking for. But we're also people that can help you think through your business. So we believe that if we have a relationship with you and we're doing commerce together, that we have a responsibility to help you. And we've had years of experience in building just successful business. And when you have business questions, when you have a need for somebody to talk to and say, you know, I'm facing these issues, I'm facing accounting issues, I'm facing management issues, I'm facing employee issues, I'm just facing funding issues. What do I do? How do I do it? What's your experience? We're really here to do that. That's not a charge for that. That's just a point of a relationship and the kind of way that we want to work with you. So the idea where Connie is saying we're your concierge, we mean that. We're here, you call us, whatever the issue is, let's talk about it and see what we can solve. We are always looking for advancements. I think recently you might have seen some of our Canawana bits coming out and some of our emails that are talking about merchant banking and lighting for your stores, and all of that's available, and we're very excited to talk to you. With that, let's go on, and I think you're going to enjoy the tour. I think it's very cool. We think the site is cool, but we think the people behind it's even better. And, you know, I'd like you to meet Megan Green, and Megan is the Director of Acquisitions, which means that she is the leader of the program that goes out and finds proper products. We're sort of getting inundated now with a lot of inbound traffic asking for us to represent a wide range of products. And it takes a lot of work to do that. We just don't accept anything, and, you know, Megan really is the one that sets the standard. So with that, Megan, go forward and show everybody the site.
Thank you so much, Steve, and thank you to everyone for your attendance today. Like Steve said, my name is Megan Green, and I'm the Director of Acquisitions. And it is my goal to be able to not only stock the store with the items that are going to be big sellers for you and to help increase your revenue stream, but it's also just to make sure that we're truly in touch with the cannabis community, whether you're a recreational store, you're a grow house, you are a head shop, regardless of what aspect of the industry you're in, I want to know what your needs are. So let's take a really quick tour of the website, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what makes us more than just a web store. We truly are a community. So if you look at the top of the screen, there's the store. We're going to come back to that one. So moving around our Canawana Boulevard, let's go into the news section. Our news section features daily news bits from across the country as well as around the world, giving us new and up-to-date information on the cannabis industry, both recreationally and medicinally. This information can be viewed not only on the website, but also through our daily email blast called Canawana Bits. If you are interested in getting these daily blasts in your email to stay up to date on the industry, go ahead and go onto the website and you can sign up for those email blasts right there. Moving around the boulevard, we move into partners. So because I want to have the most interesting items, the most applicable items in the store, I encourage all of you to partner with us, not only if you have a product you wish to share with us. You know, if you have a head shop that has a product that's really new or unique, I encourage you to share that with me. But also, because we have a business portal designed for wholesale, I encourage anyone who's a business owner to partner up with us and check out how our bulk rates and our wholesale pricing can be a benefit to your business and to help give you a larger revenue stream. So let's go back to the Canawana Boulevard. I think all of us will admit that we need a break during the day. So if you as a business owner or you as a consumer just need to clear your head for a little bit, take a look at the CJB Fun tab. We've got some awesome videos that are definitely good for a laugh, as well as some fun games and, you know, just other ways to interact. Also, if you have a fun video from your business, maybe your holiday party, something awesome happened within your Super Bowl party, for example, send it over to us. We'd be happy to feature it up on the website and, of course, let you know when we do that. So let's really talk about the way that Canawana Buy can really help you grow your business, and that's through our CJB directory. This is an opportunity for you as business owners to spread the word about your business. With a free listing in our CJB directory, you're going to be able to provide our visitors with your business name, your contact information, as well as hours of operation and a brief description of who you are and what you do. One of the nice things is that because there's so many features to the site in addition to the web store, that people may not always just come to purchase something. Someone may be just perusing the site to read the articles or play some of the games, and they'll be attracted to other parts of the website and check out who you are. So I definitely encourage all of you at the end of this webinar to write down our contact information and put your information up on our free business directory. Think of it as free advertising. Let's move back around the boulevard to our Miracle Blog. The Miracle Blog is a place of encouragement and hope where you would have the opportunity to read amazing stories of those who have experienced either relief or recovery through the use of medicinal marijuana. We've got quite a number of stories up there right now that just tug at your heartstrings, because it's amazing what the power of medicinal marijuana can do and how it really is starting to prove that traditional pharmaceuticals aren't always the way to go. So if you need an uplifting moment in your day, check out some of those stories. So let's go back and take a look at the store. The store has a twofold business model. So when you initially log into the web store, we are able to see not only that we have a variety of products, but that we have some awesome opportunities to join and partner with Canawana Buy. So you'll see on your screen that we're talking about charter members. So whether you're a consumer or a business owner, I encourage you to check out what options are available to you through the membership. You're able to earn rewards on every dollar spent. There's often members-only sales or opportunities, as well as for businesses, getting the opportunity to be our featured business of the week, during which our homepage at Can I Wanna Buy will be dedicated to giving your business exposure through a video. If you check out today's video, it's actually me representing one of our new products, as well as additional marketing that's done through our social media outlets and press releases. So there's quite a bit of value to joining our charter membership program. In addition, there's our bulk rate items. When you sign up to be a business charter member, you have access to bulk rate items at bulk rate prices. So for example, if you're looking to stock shelves, you don't want to go into a head shop and purchase something at a normal retail price, because then your markup is astronomical and no one wants to buy from you. So come check out Can I Wanna Buy. Let's click on that stash jar there. It's fun just because it has a mustache on it. But this stash jar retails for $8.95 for a single jar. If you break down the math, a case of 64 of these through our bulk rate prices breaks down to $1.53 per jar. That's an awesome savings for you as a business owner, as well as an opportunity to make a significant amount of profit if you mark that up to the traditional retail price of $8.95. Now with that $1.53 price, you get a case of 64. They look great on your shelves, and of course you have quite a lot of inventory to be able to sell if your customers are as big into mustaches as people around me seem to be. You'll find that type of discount and that type of pricing and bulk rate structure across the bulk rate products. It is my job right now to stock that website with quite a few different and unique products. I can tell you that I just attended the Champs trade show in Las Vegas, where I met with hundreds of different vendors. At this point, I'm adding on average between 3 and 5 products every week. So on any given day, that site can look different. We have a variety of products coming up too. As Connie mentioned, we are looking at adding some lighting products for those of you who are grow house owners and need a good deal on some excellent quality lighting. Stay tuned for that, as well as some fantastic clothing lines, some different pipes in different price ranges, as well as some custom glass. So I urge all of you to check back frequently and regularly to see what else is available. And if any of you see something on the site, or if you don't see something on the site that you would like to have in your store, or you know is a big seller in your area, please give me a call or shoot me an email and let me know what you'd like to see up there, and I will do my best to find the best deal on that product and be able to offer it to you through Can I Wanna Buy. I hope that this has given you all a good opportunity to check out who we are and be able to see that we are much more than just a web store. We are, in fact, a community that is encouraging everyone to stay connected. I'm going to hand it back over to Steve now.
You know, as I am thinking again about what are you looking for and how do you intend to do your business, one of the reasons that we are offering bulk relationships with you, it isn't that we don't understand that you can go to any particular manufacturer or supplier yourself. The difference is in being able to come to one place to order a wide range of products without having to make lots of calls, without having to negotiate lots of deals, and to come here, and then not only to build a relationship with someone that will inevitably gain the perspective of what you as a business person are looking to accomplish, and then trying to feed into that our wide-ranging approach, but it's also just this comprehensive sort of umbrella like approach to a relationship, and so you get the many more layers of value than you would get if you're just going to buy something as a simple supply or a stash jar, as Megan alluded to, or one item or another. We will never charge you more than what you could get anywhere else. So if you're finding that we have a product that we're selling from a supplier that you may be used to buying from, but somehow you're getting a different pricing, you just need to let us know that and work with the people that are assigned to you. They'll learn your operation, learn your goals, and our challenge is to try to meet your overall goals, of a dispensary, both internally and then, as Connie even said, using some of our services like the ringless voicemail and putting messages out to your customer base, and text messaging, and just, as you can see, we have a wide range of methods of marketing. That's why you're on this call, because you've learned about us through our own methods of marketing, and we're happy to share how we do it with you and bring you into that. And I'll stop and then take questions with one more point, and that is, not only are we hoping that each one of you just takes advantage of a free placement on our directory, but we have other areas that we're opening up now for advertising. You know that video that's on the front screen, we are beginning to offer rotation of that. So with a 30 to 60, I think it's a 30-second spot you can record and place there. You'll get viewed, as I said, by probably 100,000 people in a month. We have banner space that can be seen. So if you place one banner, it can be seen throughout every single page. So again, you're getting many page views each time. Each time somebody comes on multiple pages. So we're trying to do this at a really a fair and reasonable approach and cost. Our goal is not to take advantage. Our goal is simply to be able to be a center point for all of you to come. And, well, let me open it up for discussion, and, let's see what kind of questions you may have. Fred, I think you want to explain again how people can present their questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you can use the question area on your box on the control panel on the right-hand side. Enter in your question and hit send. We've already got quite a few in here. We've got a question here from Michael. Let's see here. Referral coupons, how does that equal income for businesses, differentiate businesses from consumers? I think the question is, how we can, how we create a differentiation with the individual referral coupons that we offer as partners. So, Steve, I don't know if you want to.
Well, I'm not sure, Fred, I actually understand the question. So, this is from a mic. Let me know if I'm not on point here, and I'll try to get more specific. In general, using coupons is a way to, obviously in our store we do it, to bring back traffic. So you have to really decide when you're using, whether it's a referral coupon to bring someone's friend back in, or if it's a coupon to just say, here's $5 off next time you come. Coupons are used in the sense that you have to recognize it as a marketing cost, because there is no question that the cost of giving anything to anybody is a very real hard cost. So it reduces pricing. You'll notice with our site that we go out and you may see that on any given day there's a no shipping cost, or on a different day there's I know to our members, we have hundreds of members now, and they received a $10 off coupon. That's very real money when they use that, because it isn't that our suppliers or the people with the products are giving us that discount. It's that we ourselves are placing it out there, because remember this, in business, it isn't, the real goal in your business is to build a business that's sustainable, that continues, and that is based upon the returning of your clients. And so you have to, in a sense, you have to encourage them to do that. And although we like to think it's only because we're good people with integrity, you have to maintain that as your core value. But then you have to be able to show them there's a real interest in you, and we'll spend money to bring you back to us over and over and over again. And you'll find that we'll do the same with you, in terms of how we treat you, as well as we'll advise you on how you may want to treat your clients. I don't know if that answered the question, Fred, but if not, please ask it in another way.
Yeah, can I
please,
piggyback off of that? This is Megan, and I would just like to add that it can equate to revenue for your business, because combined with the referral coupon and the referral rewards that are given is the fact that your business is featured not only through the CJB Business Directory, but it also can be promoted as a Business of the Week. That is not something that's a one-time only offer. We can promote your business more than once throughout the year. We're often willing to do it as requested if you guys have a specific sale. Our marketing reach to assist you is not limited to just promotion on the website. We are natural marketers by trade. That's one of our areas of expertise. And so our reach extends far past the ability to put things on CanWannaBuy.com. So encouraging your customers to purchase through CanWannaBuy is really just, it's an opportunity for you to extend a level of courtesy to them that says, hey, I know a place that, it's reputable, it's safe, it's not in some sleazy strip mall somewhere, check them out. And in return, or not even in return, but just as a mutually beneficial opportunity, we are going to encourage people to visit your store or to check out your latest sale. So there's quite a bit of opportunity for us to be able to draw people to your business to help increase your revenue.
Okay. All right, and if that doesn't answer, we definitely show our contact information up. Please, Mike, feel free to follow up with us, and we'll have one of our concierge, talk through and help you out with any other answers you need. So, Steve, I've got another question here from Tim. He's asking what are some of the new products or new items that are coming up and becoming available shortly?
Well, thanks for asking that. That's a great bridge into some of our excitement. Every week we're adding 3 or 4 new lines of products. I know some clothing is coming up. And by the way, keep this in mind for your own stores. We are finding from the consumers that they have a very, very strong interest in hemp-based clothing. It's not a sidebar to the business. We're actually seeing it as a dominant line to be considering to offer in your stores. There are wonderful margins in it, and it sort of can separate you in many ways. We found that just simply from the attraction of the hits that we get to our site and where they seem to return to. So many lines are coming on board, as Megan had said. We also have a new line that we think is important. It's not for you to sell to your customers, but it's really to consider for yourself, and that is lighting. So lighting for displays in your shop, lighting for the feng shui of how you do it internally, but also if you're a grow operation, very, very interesting, cost-effective, and sort of new age types of lighting lines. We looked around a lot for that and found what we think is a very good thing. We also probably...
Can I interject just really quick? I'm sorry to cut you off. I just want to clarify that the lighting that we're bringing on is not display lighting. The lighting contracts that I am working on are LED specific for grow houses. They are designed with horticulture in mind to help you get the best grow out of your plant.
Thank you, Megan. I was thinking of two different vendors at the same time. The other thing that you may have seen that we just began to notate to you guys is credit card processing. And you've all seen it, you've all been approached by it, you've all been turned on and turned off by it. We've spent literally over a year and a half traveling all over the world looking for ways to provide true Visa, MasterCard, Discover kind of processing. We have it. and we're sure of it. And we also have the ability to provide normal banking so that if you're looking and you're struggling with how to open an account, to have those credit cards deposited, you have to talk to us, because this has been an act of faith on our part that we would find the right solutions. We, just like you, have been happy and then turned down and let down by opportunities, and finally, you know, we really understand this side of the business, and you got to talk to us. That is, I think, as exciting as anything. I appeared on Medical Marijuana Radio, and by the way, that's a great station. You should listen to it on Friday and Saturday nights on medicalmarijuanaradio.com. And I had an opportunity to talk about the new banking regs that we believe are coming out with Holder's announcement on January 23rd, and then as well as you know, what we are currently bringing to market for you. So, and by the way, normal rate, not high-risk rate. You get it at a normal rate, and in fact, it's next-day cash. So if you take a credit card today, you get the cash in your bank account the next day, which I think is unique. It's unique to the fact of how this solution was pragmatically put together.
I'd also like to add, just to go back to the original question of what products are coming up. Within the next 5 to 7 business days, you should see products come up from the company called Pans Inc. They are a brand of terpene formulas designed to enhance the effect of your smoke. There are multiple formulas designed for different effects and different mixes, so stay tuned for that. We also have just recently posted a product called Da Boot, which is a quite fun little product designed to protect your bong from breakage if it accidentally gets knocked into something. It's available in a variety of colors with some different embellishments available. I urge everyone to check that one out. It was one of my favorites from the trade show in Las Vegas. We're also working on securing a supplier relationship with a brand of clothing called It's Only Medicine. It's a very interesting brand of clothing that provides T-shirts, women's fitted shirts, hoodies, as well as some ball caps, I believe. And we're also working to secure a deal with a very unique brand of rolling papers. So that's just a few that are up and coming. Like I said, I'm averaging between 3 and 5 new products every week, so constantly check back. If anyone has any specific questions, please feel free to give me a call. I'm certainly available to help answer any.
Fred?
Yep. So we still got a little more time. We've got quite a few questions coming in. So, by the way, Megan, Rod says he's here. So I figured I'd throw that one in real quick since you keep popping in. So if I advertise with you guys, do I get an additional discount? I think Steve or Connie, I don't know which one of you want to take this one.
Go ahead, Connie, and I'll fill in the blanks. Hello?
I am here. Sorry, this is Connie, and I'll absolutely, if you want to advertise with us, we will come up with a discount that we haven't established at this point. That's how creative we are. You're going to find that we're very easy to work with and are constantly working to your best interest.
You know, I think it's an interesting question, and I like the way you answered it, Connie, because the truth of the matter is we're just like you. We're entrepreneurs starting a business. We feel that we're experts in what we do, but we're not necessarily established with everybody yet in this particular approach to the business. So here's what it is. Some of building a business is very much to the business model, and some of building a business is iterative, and that you have to be willing to sort of understand the dynamic as it develops. In that regard, what Connie said is true. No, we did not begin to offer advertising because we intended to give a discount. But when you ask the question, the reaction to it is that we're very open to establishing relationships right now that offer value all the way around. And we certainly need to be treated with respect, and just like you, we need to make money, but we don't need to take advantage. And if we have a comprehensive relationship established with someone, why wouldn't we consider working maybe outside the lines of our model and offer discounts or otherwise? I think you'll see that this is an evolution of both your business and our business, and I think 2014 will tell us how to do some of the things that we still are unsure of. And at the end of the year, let's all get back together and see how we are, what we're doing well, what we need to change, what our relationships are like with you, and how we can improve them. And that may have to do with pricing or discounts or ad space, and every single page that we have to me offers a value that as yet we're not exactly sure of how to pronounce that. So anyway, go ahead, Fred.
Let's see here. What's another good one? Yeah, it kind of in hand with that. Somebody also asked, wholesale price. Our wholesale price is negotiable based on quantities. And I think that probably goes in to answer that same question. Another person asked, will we be offering seeds for sale? And that's something I know, Steve, internally we've talked about, and it's not something we currently have. But are we working on anything, Megan, in the background for seeds?
Not at this time, although it has definitely crossed my mind. So I think we'll just continue to work on how we want to approach that. I truthfully don't know a whole lot about seeds and growing, and so there's a little bit of education that I need to do to make sure that we're providing the best of the best to those who be purchasing them. So I can't say at this time or in the foreseeable future, but it's something I'd definitely be willing to consider.
I want to speak to that too a little on a maybe a different level. When we built our company, we wanted to provide, from a product perspective, ancillary products. We didn't want to presume that we were you and that we understood the strains of cannabis, the value proposition of it medically or even recreationally. And we didn't feel from our regard that we wanted to cross into this world that you're in that's highly regulated and highly visible, in that regard. We felt that you knew your business, you could put your products out, the ones that you grow or that you secure through your trusted relationships, and then we could surround you with expertise, with filling your shelves, and otherwise. Now, since that time, we've been constantly approached for whether it's seeds or cannabinoids or almost every thing that you can imagine. And in that regard, I will tell you honestly, we're conflicted right now about it because it's not what our original plan was, and we don't want to compete with you, our privileged relationships. So it is something, as Megan said, we're going to look at. We certainly need to learn, but I think we're some steps away from helping you with your product, your core product per se.
Okay. We do have a question back on the lighting again. How quickly is that lighting going to be available on the store?
I'd say we're within a week. Don't quote me on that, but the majority of everything has been negotiated and finalized, so we're just waiting on a couple of very small details. But I would realistically say within the next 7 days.
Great. Listen, I'm sorry to go back and forth, but I wanted to add one one other point to the question about can we negotiate wholesale pricing? The pricing that we have there is that's what we would like to sell it at, of course. And we certainly just can't be like a marketplace where everything is, let's just barter. But at the same time, here's how it works. If from a pricing perspective, this is where our concierge helps, because you say, that's not working for some reason, I can't pay that, can we do better? We can then go back to the supplier, and on your behalf, our concierge can do the negotiation and see if we can get a better pricing relationship for you. So this doesn't put you in the position to have to be the buyer and the negotiator too. It's really saying to your account rep or concierge, look, here's what I want to do, here are my goals, here's how I want to accomplish them, here's what I can and can't afford, and help me with that. And then let the concierge go and do what they can. Sometimes they'll be successful, sometimes they won't, but we'll always, embrace the moment and do the best we can. Any more questions, Fred, or are we finding ourselves at?
No, we've got quite a few more. The one thing I know we were kind of looking for was any recommendations, and I do see a few. And I think that was one of the things that I know we were really looking to gather from those of you who, who have a minute and take some time and let us know what you think we're doing right and what you feel like we should be offering. Maybe we are, I know we really want to find that information out. So for those of you who haven't got a chance to enter it, we're kind of butting up against the end of the time. So if you could email us, call us, but I'm going to leave the video open for a little bit and let you keep entering your questions in if you have time.
And also, 3 weeks from today, we'll be doing another webinar. You'll see that we're very dependable and consistent, and plan us out every 3 weeks to join us, and we can move the topics around to some of your requests. And as Fred said, though, we're happy to today or any day take a call, respond, communicate, chat it up, and just let's work together to make this a successful industry for all of us.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Connie and Steve. And again, I'll leave it open for a little while to enter any questions you want. Everybody who didn't get their question got answered. We will be following up with you individually, so please make sure we have your contact information. If you put in a fake email when you logged into the GoToMeeting, just add a contact number or email address we can reach you at directly. Thank you, everybody.
Interject here really quick. There's one question that just popped up on my screen, and I unfortunately can't see who wrote it. So whoever asked the question of, do you have grow products? If not, will you be adding them? I would love to. You could email me the specific products that you would like to see up there or what would be most applicable for a grow business. Email me at M as in Megan, Green, G-R-E-E-N-E, at themarijuanacompany.net. I would love to have a conversation with you about what you think would be great for the industry, and I will go out and start procuring those products right away.
Excellent. Thank you, everybody. Look forward to meeting you all in the future, and let's all join back here in 3 weeks from today.